Hello everyone and welcome to this tutorial video on effective problem solving and decision making. In today's fast-paced world, it's more important than ever to be able to solve problems effectively and make decisions efficiently. In this tutorial, I'll be covering the key principles of problem solving and decision making. And providing you with practical tips and techniques you can use to improve your skills in these areas. So, let's start with problem solving. Problem solving is a process that involves identifying a problem, generating potential solutions, evaluating those solutions, and choosing the best one to implement. To be an effective problem solver, there are a few key principles to keep in mind. The first is to approach the problem with a clear and open mind. This means avoiding jumping to conclusions and being willing to consider a wide range of potential solutions. The second principle is to approach the problem systematically. This means breaking the problem down into smaller, manageable parts and working through each part systematically to find a solution. The third principle is to be creative and flexible. This means being open to new ideas and being willing to try different approaches if the first ones don't work. Now that you have a basic understanding of the principles of problem solving, let's look at some practical techniques you can use to improve your problem solving skills. One effective technique is to use a problem-solving tree. This involves starting with the problem at the top of the tree and then breaking it down into smaller, more manageable parts. You can then work through each of these parts systematically to find a solution. Another effective technique is to use brainstorming. This involves getting together with a group of people and generating as many ideas as possible, without worrying about whether they are good or not. The goal is to generate a wide range of potential solutions, which can then be evaluated and refined. Now that we've covered problem solving, let's turn our attention to decision making. Decision-making is the process of evaluating potential options and choosing the best one to implement. Like problem-solving, it's important to approach decision-making with a clear and open mind and to be systematic in your approach. To be an effective decision maker, there are a few key principles to keep in mind. The first is to gather as much information as possible. This means seeking out all relevant data and facts to help inform your decision. The second principle is to be aware of your biases. This means recognizing and overcoming any unconscious biases that might be affecting your judgment. The third principle is to involve other people in the decision-making process. This can help you get a wider range of perspectives and increase the chances of making a good decision. Now that you have a basic understanding of the principles of decision-making, let's try some practical by your own. Thank you for watching.